Simba. Never return.
When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
The past can't hurt. Either run from it or learn from it.
Quick recap, Simba tried to avoid responsibility using Timon and Pumbaa's Hakuna Matata philosophy. The past shows up by Nala and Rafiki, and even though the past hurts, he's ready to learn from it, move forward, and not blame himself for his mistakes. Cool? Cool. So Nala and Rafiki meet up with Timon and Pumbaa.
Simba's gone back to challenge Scar.
Who?
Scar.
Who's got a scar?
No, it's his uncle.
The monkey's his uncle?
No! Simba's gone back to challenge his uncle to take his place as king.
Oh.
Simba gets there. Thankfully, his bae and his friends show up. They meet them.
We're gonna fight your uncle for this?
Yes, Timon. This is my home.
Talk about your fixer-upper. Well, Simba, if it's important to you, we're with you to the end.
Squad goals. Simba goes to meet Scar. Nala grabs other lionesses and a little army, all conveniently while Timon has time to do the hula.
You can be a big thing too.
And get chased by hyenas. Everything's going smoothly. Simba has even gained enough courage to hop out of nowhere and to save his mom.
If you were half the king Mufasa was, you
I'm 10 times the king Mufasa was!
Strike 1. Abusing your power as a ruler.
Simba. Simba. I'm a little surprised to see you alive.
Now what's going on in Simba's head this time?
Step down, Scar.
And now here's where the fun begins. Simba's ready to take his place, but not until good old Uncle Scar has a couple mind games up his sleeve.
I'd hate to be responsible for the death of a family member. Wouldn't you agree, Simba?
Scar goes to what he does best, manipulates and tricks. He manipulated the hyenas in part 1, manipulated Simba, and within a minute, he manipulates Simba into telling the truth and turns all of his support against him.
Ah, so you haven't told them your little secret. Tell them who is responsible for Mufasa's death.
I am.
Murderer!
No, it was an accident.
If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive. It's your fault he's dead. Do you deny it?
No.
Then you're guilty, Simba. You're in trouble again. But this time, Daddy isn't here to save you. And now everyone knows why.
I gotta say, Scar is like the best Disney villain. Better than Hans. And Scar's about to win again. But he tells Simba the truth way too early.
Where have I seen this before? Let me think. Oh, yes, I remember. This is just the way your father looked before he died. And here's my little secret. I killed Mufasa.
Strike 2. Telling Simba the truth way too early. Now, I'm not a villain, but in my mind, I imagine me saying, having at the pause, dropping him, and as you let go, then tell him the truth. But and Simba learns it, gets a whole PTSD flashback, jumps out on top. Scar has no choice but to tell the truth.
I killed Mufasa.
And now the fight begins. Now some lions are winning, some lions are losing. Simba's doing good at times, Simba's doing bad at times. And Rafiki turns into Avatar Aang, I guess, with his staff when he's fighting hyenas. And Pumbaa is the undisputed champ at fighting hyenas. Just want to add that in there.
They call me Mr. Pig! Ah!
Simba bounces back. Scar has nowhere else to go. And Scar tries to play those little mind games one more time.
Please have mercy, I beg you.
You don't deserve to live.
But, Simba, I am family. You wouldn't kill your old uncle.
I'm not like you.
Oh, Simba, thank you. You are truly noble. I'll make it up to you, I promise. How can I prove myself to you? Tell me, I mean, anything.
Here's the mind game that Simba plays on them.
Run. Run away, Scar. And never return.
Talk about a cruel irony. So Scar can't accept it, arrogant, and conveniently finds some fire to throw for Simba's eyes to catch. and it looks all over, until we have to remember Simba's younger, he's bigger, he has learned from the past, and he has a whole sequel about him. So obviously Simba's not going to die. Simba even admits that he's not going to kill Scar because he is not like Scar. But guess who's not like Simba? Oh, the hyenas. And let's just rewind a little bit.
It's the hyenas who are the real enemy. It was their fault. It was their idea.
Strike 3, you lied on your protection. 3 strikes, you're out, bro. I don't know what else to say. Since you lied on your protection, and since you lied to the people who were trying to help you the whole time, you have no help. Which means you look like a filet mignon to hyenas.
Friends? I thought he said we were the enemy.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
No, let me explain. No.
And that is the tragedy of Scar and his personality disorder that was not properly handled. All is said and done, Simba's there with support from his family, his friends, and he has learned from the past, and he's ready to take responsibility as the future king. And he finally can imitate Mufasa by being brave and by doing the famous roar. And ultimately, we learned the main lesson in this video: the results of a personality disorder. Even though you may have a personality disorder, even though you may have a traumatic past, even though you may have had a lot of inconvenient stuff happen to you, there's 2 ways to deal with the problem. So either you can shut yourself off, avoid the problem, avoid responsibility, and by not dealing with it properly, you just let it fester and fester and fester into hate, and it's not properly handled, ultimately leading to your demise. Or you can learn from the past. You can accept the fact that you made mistakes. You can learn from them. You can get support from friends and family, and ultimately move forward like Simba did. Simba takes place as king, the Pride Rock is restored, it's not dead anymore, everyone's all happy, and everyone's all looking forward to the presentation of Simba's daughter, and everything comes full circle. Alrighty, that concludes the psychology of The Lion King. As you guys can tell by this 3-part video, I love The Lion King, my favorite Walt Disney animated movie, and it's really what I look forward to a movie having. A compelling plot line, strong and memorable and courageous characters, comedy duo, comedy relief, perfect music and score, and ultimately the villain. It's what really sets Disney apart when it comes to making movies, especially for kids that adults can benefit from. It's why there's so many Disney musicals. It's why Disney owns Hamilton. Hopefully I don't become obsessed with Hamilton, but no promises. It's everything that I want a movie to be. So that's why I spent like 30 or 40, probably 50 hours editing a 3-part video, because I want people to know the motivations and the lessons behind this movie. And as a disclaimer, I don't do this to make fun of people with mental illness or personality disorder. I simply like to look at movies as a method of dealing with our differences and our problems. So I simply wanted to make some motivation, education, learn from the past, and get some laughs. Hey, that rhymed. Motivation, education, past, laughs. Anyways, I would love for Disney to see this video, but I can't do it on my own. I would love for people who are YouTubers and Disney theorists to see this video, but I can't do it on my own. I would love for multiple people to see this video, but I'm just only one person. So if you guys feel motivated enough to, you can either comment or reshare it. If you want, you can tag anything Disney that you know, you can tag them in and refer them to this video. Parts 1, 2, 3. If any of these parts affected you, feel free to comment, let me know. If you want me to talk more about this stuff in the future and psychology of movies, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It's for you guys. So if you liked it, reshare it. That is it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy your day. Thank you for watching. If you saw the whole 30-minute video, you get a virtual hug from me. I appreciate it so much. And even though it's not as financially successful as the Frozen collection, I guess, in my personal opinion, I like Lion King better than Frozen. And Frozen 2. I'm gonna go now because the hate comments are erupting like Mount Vesuvius. Remember to stay mentally fit, emotionally fit, and physically fit, and I'll see you all in the next video.